All right, we are recording. You might have noticed a slight change in my setup is I switched over to my other computer to make these videos because we were just running out of CPU and on the laptop. So today we're going to be looking at, just make sure my face is still here. Yep. Reverse Fibonacci optimal trade entries. The first thing I'm going to do is line up all the layers so that they're perfectly on top of each other. Okay. This definitely sounds like the Pirates of the Caribbean song. So I'm not sure if that's going to be copyrighted. Terra and Skyloud. He's a pirate. Okay, we'll just go back. All right, I think that looks pretty good. So I'll break down my understanding of the reverse optimal trade entry, or the reverse Fibonacci optimal trade entry. And it starts, like so many things, with a market structure break. Actually, let me grab a new layer so I can do a little drawing. So we have lower low, lower low, lower high. We have a break here. And then we come up here. And this is a weak market structure break. That's what he says. Prices are having a hard time making strong breaks. We have the long wicks, quick reactions, so big wicks, small bodies, also called a swing failure pattern. So we identify the waiting liquidity down here. That will be our final take profit, which I didn't draw, but would be somewhere around here. Why is my layer not on top? We want the top layer. Come on, all the way to the top, baby. Straight to the top. Nothing should be obstructing our drawings. After this really weak market structure break, we draw our Fibonacci from down here, the lower low, to the top. That'll give us these levels here. Next thing we are waiting for is for price to come back down to the equilibrium point, which would be the 0.5 level. And then in theory, price will return to our Fibonacci zone up here, where we can go in on a lower time frame and look for an entry to short, setting our stop loss at the swing high. First take profit would be the lower Fibonacci zone. And like I said before, the final one would be down here with the waiting liquidity. Yeah, I like it. Not too hard to understand. Should be pretty easy to identify. Okay, cool. So now we will move on to the example. Actually, let me refill my coffee first. We'll go over here, and we're back. Back. Who's back? I'm back. What am I looking for? Just gonna turn up the music. We're back to Pirates of the Caribbean already. Tells me I have to restart it. Trying to decide which of these slides I like better. I like this one better. Me turn down the music. I know, party foul. So what I did here is just draw some lines, some trend lines, whatever, to kind of give a clearer picture of what price is doing. So if we fade out the candlesticks, you know, we can see the points that we're interested in more clearly. Go ahead and change this to 0.2. Go ahead and add 0.3, which would be down here. And then we fade the candlesticks back in. We can see price making steady lower highs, lower lows. Come up, we have the break. Very strong break. All the way up. And it ends up forming an equal high, which means good liquidity. And also suggests that this is a stop hunt level. Then we have price coming down to test the equilibrium level, which would be 50% between this low here and the high up here. So 50%. This drawing is too much fun. I ended up drawing on the candlestick layer, and we do not want that. Okay, we're clean. And then we have price coming back up again to our Fibonacci zone, which is where we would enter on a lower time frame. We're coming back down. Eventually coming all the way down to the waiting liquidity, waiting liquidity. Yeah, so I'll make the chart a little bit prettier, and then I think that's all she wrote. Oh, all right. So my numbers here don't really line up with my numbers over here. That's because I don't think I counted drawing the Fibonacci as a number. So we'll correct these so that everything lines up. Yeah, I thought it was one step short. I'm one step short of a ladder. Okay, I added in the stop loss and take profit levels. And it's not the prettiest chart, but I think we can understand what's going on. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Really wish there was that second take profit level down here, but oh well. Before, after, before, after. Oh wow. I guess he would have entered here and not all the way over here. I mean, either would have worked, I guess, but you know, there's just less likelihood of it coming back up after this first. Question is it worth correcting? I guess not. My subconscious doesn't want me to correct it, but I will. And we'll bring these layers over as well so that they span the length of the trade. Wow, that's cool.
It gives the price short-term feel and reaction power. You would not want to open a reverse trade.
That's really funny. Imbalances are like energy drinks or protein bars. They give price all the energy it needs. So this topic isn't about a specific structure or pattern that we're looking for. It's more of a filter that we can apply before entering trades. So let's see if we can extract the juiciest nuggets of information. So we'll rewatch the video with a close eye on the transcript.
Here on YouTube.
All right, I'm going to take a quick break. All right, I think I identified probably the two most important pieces of advice in this lesson. First one would be the equal high on the higher time frame. Almost guaranteed to be liquidity hunted. And the second one is what I will refer to as the power bar effect. Because if price comes into an imbalance from a larger time frame, and in this example, it's a 4-hour imbalance, price gets it's a whole lot of energy. You know, I'm trying to think of an example. It's like when Mario eats one of those mushrooms, you know, and he goes into steroid mode. Or Pac-Man, you know, eats that ball of meth, and you know, he can do anything. So you'd think you'd be safe. He's trying to outsmart me. I'm just trying to zoom in. And you can create a little zoom window like this just by holding the Windows key down and hitting the plus icon. And then if you hold the Windows key down again and you hit the minus or the plus, you can zoom in and out like so. Probably not useful for most people in their everyday computer activity, but I use it all the time. Okay, yeah, so what I was saying is, you know, we got all these breaks of structure, you know, going down. Got a break of structure here. Got one here. You could have been playing this game, looking for imbalances, waiting for it to come back and tag it, and then going lower on a short over and over again. And then you think you can do the same thing here. So we have the break like he marks out. Only this time, you know, price comes down into this 4-hour imbalance. And it gets superpowers. So if you would have put your stop up here, where you naturally would, you would have got wrecked. So beware the large time frame imbalances, because they're coming for you. So I don't think I need to add anything more than what I said before. I just noticed something. This should be high time frame imbalance trap. Not sure what I was thinking with the L. Definitely not low time frame. I use it all over the place. Maybe I was thinking long time frame. So we'll correct that real quick. All right, I think we'll call it 3 hours today.